Hey, gang! Ooh, welcome to my life, where anything is possible and nothing is as it seems. I'm Freedom, and I'll be your host. Coming at you from within the depths of Geistopia. It is Saturday, February 20th, 2020. Fun time. Evolving? I have a thing with ease, I've noticed. Anyway. What's going on? So, I'm finally leaving the truck stop again. I got some stuff done last night. And I don't really have a plan at this point. The closest thing I have to a plan is I'm going to grab me some breakfast. And then I'm going to head down the road in a direction. I'm going to see if there's work in that direction. I'm going to pick up whatever work I can. And then I'm going to keep moving in another direction. Might be the same direction. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, gang. So, it's been a day. I don't know what to say about it. I got some work in. Yeah, I think like $80. I'll take it. Plus, it helped me do some moving. Unfortunately, I'm actually not moving in the direction of New Orleans. I think we got to go to Not Your Toes. That was my grand revelation after my head thing cleared up yesterday. It came up. I was watching, so I have to be honest with you. I sat last night and watched all of the cast videos. So the cast, meet the cast, Fantastic, plus like the 5 or 6 episodes that have been done. I watched all of them in order because I just wanted to kind of see how they flow together and what those do without everything else. I got to tell you, I laughed, and don't do it, not right now. I ummed, and I got to say, I really kind of like Walt. All I can really say on that is I am so grateful to be blessed. To have been blessed with such a character. Like, he and Johnny, I think, are my favorites. Then Doc. And then that other guy. I'm not even sure why he's there. So, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it was in one of those videos it came up. And as soon as it did, like, I could feel it in my bones. And I was like, son of a gun, I gotta go to Not Your Toes. That was the one thing that came from yesterday's. The other thing was I noticed that once I got really started on and into the homage, the who's on first thing, this really cleared up. And I think part of all of that was because apparently it really needed to be done. I had 2 people say that they really needed a good laugh today, and so it helped them, and I'm glad it helped them. Timing is everything, even when we don't try. So that's all of that. I think we have to go to Not Your Toes. So I'm kind of drifting in that direction. I've been doing work, moving me towards that. But now what's going to happen is I have about a 2-hour drive to my sleeping spot because I am this close. I'm going to Crossroads. I'm going to Clarksdale and I'm going to the Crossroads. 2 hours. What is that? Nothing. Right? At like 2,500 miles on the car at 2 hours. So what that does for the planning is I'm going to go and park now for tonight. Tomorrow I do not have a lot planned. I want to go to the Crossroads. I want to work on the blog. I think I want to call my father because my mom, Big D, has texted me a few times, but I haven't talked to Craze at all. And I want to position myself close to Jackson, Mississippi, so that Monday morning I can get up and do some work in Jackson area and working my way towards Not Your Toes. If all goes well, by Tuesday afternoon, I would accept Tuesday afternoon because I think Not Your Toes is where we're going to start getting into some 2-day, 3-day stays. At least, I'm pretty sure. Even with getting in there early in the morning, I just have this feeling that that's not going to be a quick breeze through. I don't know. There's something in Not Your Toes. The other thing I want to talk about today, real quick, before we're done, is so in my travels, I did some work and then I grabbed lunch and I was ready for a coffee, but not until after I finished my lunch. So I kind of kept on driving, and then of course there weren't any gas stations anywhere for a while. Then I came across one, so I pulled in and I was going to go get my coffee. On my way, there were a couple little shops next to the gas station building, and on my way, this shop caught my eye. I forget the exact name of it. I just remember it was called somebody's Retail Store and More. This is curious. So I went in, and it was almost like a Goodwill kind of situation. Store was about the size of maybe 2 of the Phantasms. The woman was absolutely beautiful. She had such a radiant spirit. I was like, "Hi, how are you?" She said, "I'm blessed." Amen. And that's really kind of what I needed from that experience. She was very positive, and I said, well, I'm poor, so I don't know that I can be buying anything. She said, "You're not poor, you're rich." I was like, all right, fair enough. But I'm rich with a budget. But I did decide I wanted to buy something, and I stopped, and I before I touch on that. So she lifted my spirit, and she kind of inspired me with the whole, you're blessed, it's all up here. Here's what's interesting. I've got about 4 different stories like that from my escapades in life. How just randomly I end up in the right place to kind of hear the right message and get lifted up and inspired. Here's what I find fascinating about that. Every single one of them, it is a black woman. That's not random. I don't understand it, but that is not random. So I decided to buy something. Oh, look at this. We're already at 10 minutes. How do I do this? So I decided to buy something, and I looked at these little, the solar dancing things, and next to them was a plush unicorn. And I thought, nah, I'm going to get the unicorn, right? Because unicorn, don't ask. So I bought the unicorn. And I walked over to the coffee place, unicorn under my arm. And on my way back to the Phantasm, there was this woman kind of getting out of her car or half hanging out of it, and she had this little girl with her, maybe 2. And the little girl looked at me, and I just can't resist kids. So I was like, "Would you like this unicorn?" Girl looked at me. I walked over. I was like, "Do you want it? You want the unicorn?" And her mom was like, wow. She snatched that thing and she smiled, and I was like, that made the whole stop worthwhile. Absolutely. Be where you're at. The reason I wanted to tell you that is because that's kind of the example of how just in your daily life you can have a quest. That could have been any day in the valley. Any day, any stop. That kind of moment could have happened. Now, it wasn't. It was here. But it could. I felt the draw to go in. I went in. I didn't question it. I didn't say, nah, I just want to get my coffee and get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like we always do. Like, I got a plan. I'm on my way. No. Let's go in here. So that's kind of an example of how the quest can happen anytime, anywhere. Before we go, I just want to take a moment. You know, like, everybody's being really great. All of you guys, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that you watch. I appreciate that you like. I appreciate that you comment. Today we actually got a share. Thank you so much. You've just all been so positive and supportive. And really, I don't think I could be doing this without that. So I kind of want to take a moment and just say thank you. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, Reverend, well, now, that is just super swell of you. I have to say I'm kind of moved and touched myself, and you're right. I mean, we're here for them, right? And they're here for us. So I feel like maybe I have to take a moment and also say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Ooh, this is what I want to do it too. I too would like to take a moment to thank you all from the very bottom of my heart.
All right, fine. You're right. We're in it for the audience. We'd really have nothing to do here if it weren't for you folks. So I too would like to take a moment to thank you from my bottom of my heart. If you're not already there, please go to the Welcome to My Life Facebook page, WTML. Or you can find me on Facebook under rev.spacemat. You can also continue to follow us here on the YouTube channel, Welcome to My Life 08. And of course, you can always follow the blog at the bottom of the screen at the beginning of the video. So without hesitation, for now and for always, from here in Geistopia, this is your beloved Rev. And Walt.
And Doc. And Johnny.
And those guys saying stay tuned in, fellow travelers, and wishing you peace, love, light, and freakishness, baby. The hell was that?